There is this empty feeling some of us know too well. A void that sits there quietly most days, but sometimes it screams. Growing up without a father doesn't just leave you questions. It leaves an echo where answers should have been. You don't talk about it much, do you? You just adapt. Moving through life on your own terms, teaching yourself the lessons no one was there to teach you. Building strength from scratch, creating your own blueprint for the man you are supposed to be from the fragments you have gathered along the way. But in those quiet moments, when the world slows down, that thought surfaces. Was I supposed to do all of this alone? I have been in that silence too, and here's what I realized. Growing up without a father isn't just missing a person. It's navigating life without a compass. It's learning to ride a bike with no one running alongside you. It's celebrating victories with one empty chair at the table. A father is supposed to be the first man who shows what being strong really looks like. He's the one who teaches you to stick up for yourself, to do the right thing even when it's hard, and to handle tough situations without breaking down. When you don't have that, you have got two choices that will shape your whole life. You either fall apart because it's too much, or you build yourself up into someone who can't be broken. They call it the father's wound. It's not just that someone isn't there, it's that them not being there hurts you in real ways. It makes you doubt yourself when things go well and beat yourself up more when things go wrong. You wonder if people can love you just because, without you having to earn it. You ask yourself if you're enough, even when you are crushing it and doing amazing. The wound shapes everything. How you love, how you work, how you see your own reflection. But here's the truth. They never tell you. The secret I had to learn in the hard way. The absence of a father doesn't equal the absence of greatness within you. Some of the most resilient, compassionate, and powerful men I know build themselves from the ground up. They turn their pain into purpose, their emptiness into an opportunity. They became the authors of their own story instead of remaining the characters in someone else's abandonment. And yes, it's not fair at all. You didn't ask for this burden, but here it is anyways. Now you got two choices. You can stay stuck thinking about what you missed out on and the dad who wasn't there for you. Or you can become the kind of man you wished you had when you were a kid. So what happens now? Where do you go from here? First, focus on what's within your control. You might not have had someone showing you the way, but you can map your own journey, one small victory at a time. Every time you move forward, you prove that you can do more than what your situation said was possible. Second, rewrite your narrative. Your story didn't begin with absence. It began with resilience. Energy doesn't disappear, it transforms. Turn your biggest wounds into your strongest reasons to keep going. Third, find the mentors your soul recognizes. Look for the wisdoms in others that resonates with the man you are becoming. These people appear when you are ready to receive what they have to teach. Finally, practice self-compassion. The standards you hold yourself to, they are often impossible because you are trying to outrun a ghost. You have already survived what would have broken others. Acknowledge how far you have come while giving yourself a permission to be imperfectly human. Most people let their wounds define their worth, but you are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to become in response. The fact that you're still standing, still trying, still watching this right now tells me everything I need to know. You already possess everything required to become the man you were always meant to be. So take all of it, the pain, the questions, the strength you have built, and become the kind of man your younger self would look up to. Become the kind of man who breaks the cycle instead of continuing it. With that said, if this message found you when you needed it the most, share it with someone walking the same path. Sometimes healing starts with knowing you are not alone.